2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Charlotte Hornets. Taking a look at the Hornets, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. For a few seasons now, we've seen the Raptors find a lot of success in the regular season, but they really have trouble making a postseason run. Why is that, Jet?
Well, they rely a lot on their perimeter players, and that could be dangerous because sometimes, perimeter shots can be off. And then they really don't have a defensive stopper, Ernie.
We all know they play the up-tempo game, Ernie, but when it slows down in the postseason, it's harder for them to adjust. Until they learn how to adjust, they're always going to lose in the first or second round.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Tip-off approaching. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You can feel the energy here in Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets. Win against them would do them wonders. 0-3 so far in the season.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots. And in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Chase in at shooting guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Al Jefferson out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Goodman in at the four-man position. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against New York.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Toronto on defense. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
All right, Doris. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Walker with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. There's the dish to Freak. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Cole dishes to Cole. Gobert the screen. Cole the pass to Gobert. Here's the screen. Down low. Sinks that one from the post.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Walker goes in, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Cole. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Walker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And so here's Toronto. They trail by 6. And DeRozan kicks to Cole. A three-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Tries again. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's DeRozan. He had 22 points in the win against Sacramento.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Walker penetrating and misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 8. And DeRozan kicks to Cole. And again, no good by Toronto.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Free dishes to Walker. To the middle, here's Chase. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
I want everyone here Canada Center to get it up and cheer on your dance band.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Cole. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Chase, he's in at shooting guard. Bargnani is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Roten in at the point.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Bradley. And that one goes long.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Here's Peterson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Peterson's got 5 now. Charlotte leading by 11. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Freak. Gobert brings the double team. Roten the pass to Chase. A 3-ball. That one goes. Count it. He's got 11.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 52 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
So it's Toronto now, following the three-pointer by Freak. That shot wide open. Bradley's got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Freak number one.
And, you know, two guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from three-point range.
And, Greg, the key to that success for me is his constant movement without the ball. I mean, he works extremely hard to create and find the space he needs to get his shot off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
All right, here's a look at stats for Freak. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging 46 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Now, here's Walker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. There's the screen. Freak kicks to Hood. Walker in the corner. Pass to Freak. From downtown, the rebound by Holiday.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And he gets it to go.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Cole. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Freak throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Gobert. After the basket by Charlotte. From the wing. The shot is off.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
So it's Toronto now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Kicks it to Holiday. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Can they get it? Villar with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 16. And a wide-open look for Freak. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And now it's 27 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their pass.
Out to DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Freak.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Up top, DeRozan. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Nails the wide-open jump shot. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Hornets ahead, up 19. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Some fantastic numbers here for Freak. He has 29 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Norris Cole is out there at DeRozan. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Peterson in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Gobert the screen. Lets a floater go, and it's Cole missing. Hornets leading by 19. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 31 points for Freak.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Gobert the screen. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Charlotte's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Freak. The shot from the low post is good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half.
Comes in for Charlotte. Argnani is checked in for Jefferson. Hood comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Freak subbed in for Walker. Here's Cole. He's covered by Roten. Lets it go from 11. The Hornets pull it in. He kicks it to Hood. Shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Cole. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Now here's Freak, guarded closely. Hood gets the bucket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Raptor shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Roten, the pass to Chase. From deep. Ross grabs the board. There's the pass to Cole. Knocked loose. Here's Hood. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Hood. And at the end of the third quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens. A new group in now for the Raptors. Peterson's checked in. Justin Holiday comes in for Jarrell Arthur. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Mahimi. And it's Avery Bradley in for Cole. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Freaks checked in. On the floor for Charlotte. Chase in at 2-guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. And it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The Raptors making a switch here. Cole's checked in. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's Bradley off the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Toronto. Cole. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. The Hornets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And Walker kicks to Freak. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside, tries it from 9. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 33 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Cole. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Walker dishes to Freak. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Mahaney's checked in for Toronto. Free throw good, Freak.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Bradley against Walker. Bradley passes to Cole. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line from your Raptors, Cole.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Here's the screen. Walker goes in. Now the feed to Freak. Clock at 6. Right wing. Bazemore passes to Ballard. There's the 3. And it's Freak missing. Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Toronto. Bargnani is checked in for Charlotte.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's Freak missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Holiday. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The kick out to Walker. Bargnani in the corner. He feeds it to Freak. It's stolen by Bradley. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Chase. Charlotte no good that time either.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Holiday. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Hood's checked in for Kemba Walker.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and On the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4-0.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Holiday gets the bucket.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.